Well guys, after an embarrassingly long hiatus, I'm back! Today we're diving straight into the Shibuya nightlife, albeit during the day, to have some much needed Mexican food with my friend Kyle, but that's just the warm-up. Later, we're heading to the ultimate abroad in Japan experience, Chris Broad's very own bar, Lost. Let's get started. Tokyo, where the city never sleeps, the food never disappoints, and the adventures, well, they're anything but ordinary. Today, we're embarking on a whirlwind tour of 3 must-visit spots in the city, starting with a little catch-up with my friend Kyle at a place that's basically a small city unto itself, Tokyo Plaza Harajuku. So let's dive in. Welcome to Tokyo Plaza Harajuku, 9 stories of pure, unadulterated consumerism. Need some retail therapy? Got you covered. Hungry? Well, there's a food court for that. Want to soak in some culture? Well, there's an interactive art gallery on the 4th floor that's almost as confusing as it is mesmerizing. And if that's not enough, they even threw in a public bath in the basement because, well, why wouldn't you want to take a dip after a long day of shopping, right? On to stop 2 of our Shibuya adventure, Guzman Gomez, an Australian-born Mexican fast food joint right in the heart of Shibuya. Yes, you heard that correctly. Australia and Mexican food in the same sentence.
That's not nice.
It's a bit like seeing a kangaroo in a mariachi hat, but somehow it works. Here at Guzman Gomez, the Tex Mex itch gets scratched, and it doesn't cost you a month's rent. Today, Kyle and I went for the Cali burrito, a beautiful monstrosity hailing from San Diego where someone looked at a burrito and thought, you know what this needs? French fries. It's as delicious as it is artery clogging, and here at Guzman Gomez, it's actually affordable and surprisingly tasty. But on to the main event of the day, Sharla and Chris Broad's new bar, Lost. Let's see if we can find it. After consuming an ungodly amount of cheese, chicken, and French fries, seriously, Guzman Gomez might need to put a warning label on their menu. We ventured into the maze that is Shibuya. Our mission, to locate the fabled bar Lost, tucked away somewhere in the chaos of neon lights, karaoke joints, and the occasional inexplicable owl cafe. Shibuya is like a vending machine of nightlife. Press a button and you'll find bars, izakayas, and clubs crammed into every nook and cranny of this compact urban jungle. Lost is found, yes, I'm doing the joke, at the back end of Shibuya's iconic Centergai, the bustling main street that's equal parts shopping paradise and drunken circus. Stumble past the legendary Family Mart, where you'll find crowds sipping on $1 chew highs like it's a rite of passage, and there it is, a doorway almost hidden in plain sight, just across from the giant GU store, 1 floor up past a working gachapon machine which doubles as the bar's secret entrance and cheeky ploy to buy all the cute abroad in Japan and Sharla souvenirs for your return trip, lies Bar Lost, an oasis in the urban storm brought to you by Chris Broad and Sharla. Inside, it's easy to see why Lost is the escape hatch you didn't know you needed. From the lush greenery underfoot to the coveted couples booth overlooking the lively streets below, the bar exudes a laid-back but upscale vibe. It's the kind of place where you can imagine James Bond sipping a martini right before he's handed an abroad in Japan keychain as a souvenir. Fans of the show will immediately recognize the memorabilia lining the walls. A treasure trove of callbacks to iconic Abroad in Japan episodes. Even the cocktail menu is a love letter to fans, peppered with references to Natsuki's best one-liners that somehow make more sense after a drink or two.
Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself.
Speaking of drinks, here's the truth. They're pricey, and they're small. If you're expecting Western-sized pours, prepare for a harsh reality check. This isn't just Lost, it's Japan. Cocktails here are more 3 polite sips than a night to forget. My margarita, for example, about 85% ice and gone before I finished saying kanpai. And at 1,600 to 1,800 yen per drink, it's not wallet-shattering for tourists, but might make locals raise an eyebrow. On the bright side, there's no table charge, which is a small victory considering many Japanese bars and izakayas will hit you with a 500 to 1,000 yen fee per person just for the privilege of sitting down. One last note, filming inside the bar is a no-go unless you book the private VIP room, which is soundproof and perfect for parties or your top-secret karaoke session. That said, the staff kindly let me snag a few shots since it was a quiet day. And really, that's the charm of Lost. A place that feels just exclusive enough without being pretentious. Whether you're a die-hard fan or just a weary traveler in need of a good drink and great vibes, Lost is a spot worth finding. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to mourn my margarita and debate whether or not to order another. Spoiler, I did.